I've been thinking about the good times. I've been sleeping through the long nights. I've been shining in the sunlight. I've been thinking how I'm alright. There's a reason for my feelings. There's a reason why I'm healing. Yeah, I feel higher than the ceiling. All because of you. You and I were so sweet, so sweet. Talking till we asleep, asleep. Every night I fall deep in love. Yeah. 'Cause you really get me, make me fall in my
Hi, hello everyone. So happy to be here. Okay. I just solved a proper questions that is just live in my heart. That is not only the rooted plant, but also the real people who are the inhabitants in my heart. That is so hurt. Damage to my heart is so many weapons, knife, gun, bomb, any possible way to kill a person or occurred in my personal life so physically. It's real. I have died so many times. The past 6 years, I ever died so many times, always concerned with the Anderson Cooper. Can you tell me that is fair? Is that fair? I can't believe that. So many gems, jewelries I have sent to him. He lied to me. I just casually write out my love ideology, my concept. I said that I ever give my husband 95% because he's my husband. We get together under the law. I am the formal spouse in the law system with my husband. That is why I give him the 95%. And he never do anything betray me. That is true. But Anderson Cooper is not this kind of person. That is why he always the gay. G-U-Y. He's definitely a gay. He's a gay. Okay. So I have emit out all the message signals that is from the cinema and the movie system connect with the media from the showbiz. The Jolin Tsai claimed that she will give the Anderson Cooper 300 million in cash to him because he has earned over billions US dollar above in the past 27 years. Okay, that's fine. So I just say that Anderson Cooper's love is not worth to be appreciated. Okay? He totally cheated me. So many gems and jewelry because he ever promised the world. He wants to be my husband, 95%. But he broke through all the possibility and the words. We always say the swear, promise. He's definitely a jerk. So I don't want to talk about him. And I never talk about Jolin Tsai. That is very abominable. Very over exaggerated. So now we cast out the very separate and disappointed issue. Now we return back the science world that I always just exalt and eulogize. So actually, in the scientific world, Anthony Cooper never been to. He never been to. He doesn't know what the scientific world look like. He just wants to live in a literary life. Okay, that is his life. Enjoy it. Please don't bother me. I don't welcome you. That is very hurtful. You can feel that. Tear out my heart in physical. I'm so damaged and so hurt. Blood bleeding, and I have to receive the feeling that the cutting processing. That is very brutal. But he doesn't feel, and he feels so casually. He feels as of course he can won so many bellas. Of course, you go to won and enjoy, but stop to bother me. Stop to bother me, okay? I have conquered and triumphed. To say something for the all females in the whole world. We have to fight for not only the love, actually the asset, and all the things, capability, ability, our skills in my brain, in my mind. That is all we have obsessed and we want. We must fight. Okay. So return back to the astrology. So I'm so sorry, but we still have to calm down the mental sentimental feeling in the mood. And I'm so sorry, apologize. I just refer to my personal world, but this issue and topic bother me at least 6 years. In the past 6 years, I have died for several times. That is in major parts, all died for the Anthony Cooper. Because of him, I ever died. Ever. He is a very horrible, terrible, and abominable. He's a very dangerous man. Very dangerous. Okay. Next video we talk about the F equal G is a constant. 2M, one is sun, one is earth, divided by the radiance square. Okay, so the acceleration is the F divided by M. So if that is F is equal ma, a is the velocity square, v square divided by r. So we bring in the gmm divided by r square will maintain the m earth, multiply the v square divided by r. Okay, so then we get the gm sun divided by r equal to v square divided by r. So that is the formula, exchange process we can just discover. So many reasonable things can explain out on the formulas transferred So, that is to say that the acceleration of the Earth, okay, Gn, the n is the sun, divided by 2 square r square equal v square divided by r. Okay. This part is without any concerning that the Earth's quality or quantity. This thing is very miracle. Therefore, if we talk about an object is on acceleration, so the gravity power acceleration, the velocity, just without any concerning with this object's quality. So regardless, that is the object surround around the sun's track, or just the object dropping down to the ground of the Earth by the gravitation field. Because the object's quality appear in the F equal ma, this formula, and be eliminated out from the two sides. Okay, from the two sides. Take an example. You lay the one book and the one paper dropping down frequently. Although the quality quantity of the book is large scale than the paper. But what they feel, the acceleration, the size of the acceleration are all the same. Therefore, the velocity of dropping down from them are equal. So the chariot, let me see if the chariot, okay, sometimes I forget. Copper news. Okay. Okay, the chariot never been here. So, the chariot, say that is the possible phenomenon in the vacuum, but in the daily life space, is it real that we discuss? But no, because from the resistance that we called about the interfering in the air. So the book and the paper dropping down, the velocity will become different because the air's resistance. So book and the paper all feel the resistance from the air. However, the book's quality quantity large scale over bigger than the paper. Therefore, the resistance power in the air to impact the book and produce the auxiliary is very extreme small. Basically, we can just neglect. But if we put the paper on the big book, so the book will just block and cover the resistance from the air that actually originally the paper have to encounter. Then we just let it go. Let them dropping down. Paper will always stick on the book and under the same velocity dropping down. So that is a very interesting phenomenon. You can just think about it, discuss it. So when Apollo number 15, when astronauts go to the moon, they bring a hammer and a laser, a feeder, hammer and a feeder to do the experiment and prove the theory. Actually, on the moon, almost without atmosphere system. So the moon, the surface of moon has a very wonderful environment we call the vacuum, because cannot detect the resistance of the air. So when the astronaut in a coincident time release the hammer and the feeder, just like the prediction from the Newton and Galileo, the velocity dropping down from them are all the same. You can go to the internet to appreciate the experiment video. So maybe Aristotle missed something like this. Aristotle ever said that the heavier object will feel rather bigger acceleration, and the velocity of the dropping down will faster. Why he just talk about this thought idea? Because he regard that is rather appropriate accommodate the logic, but in fact he never processed any experiment. So we see if his thought correct or incorrect. You can use the big stone and the small stone to just process the experiment. See them, if them use the same velocity dropping down. Because the two sides of the object, they are influenced by the air resistance are also small. Here the key point. In the scientific field, the experiment is used to measure the intention, measure the intention, and the intention and the first side, the first slice of thinking. That is very important. And we continuously discuss another problem that is concerning. You just offer your palm, and we just put an apple on your hand. We come to thinking on the earth, the gravitation put on the apple. So the Newton's formula will use the apple and the earth, the two objects, earth, apple, earth, apple, earth, apple, the distance among them, that is the R. So we possibly use the direct intention and regard. The R is the distance of the Earth's surface to the apple. Okay, so that is possibly about 2 meters. However, this thought is not correct. But Newton knows when we consider the gravitation that the Earth pacifies, push down, aid up on the object. Not only we have to consider the ground you just stepped on, we still need to consider all the gravitation the Earth push down and everywhere. Not only you have to consider the small space, the land that is under your feet, but still consider the Earth's every part to count it. So after 20 years, Newton just think about and offer this kind of accounting. He needs put every single small length. However, this land produce the power to all add up. However, apple to the every small space, the distance and direction all different. But in order we have to add up the power. So that is why Newton invents one kind now we call the calculus. 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 In Chinese is 微积分 calculus. Okay, so today I think we talked to you now, so I have wasted so much time. If tomorrow we have time, we can just try to continue because this part talk about the Newton law. we just take so much part in the book. So we have meticulously to just taste the content and make you understand more. Actually, in astronomy, when we use the Newton laws, we have to receive and just try to accept so many theory and the ideology we have to conquer. So that is a very important part that we have to think about. So thank you for your watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
I've been thinking about the good times. I've been sleeping through the long nights. I've been shining in the sunlight. I've been thinking how I'm alright. There's a reason for my feelings. There's a reason why I'm healing. Yeah, I feel higher than the ceiling. All because of you. You and I were so sweet. Talking till we asleep. Every night I fall deep. But love, yeah. 'Cause you really get me. Make me fall to my knees.